what's up you guys? My name is Amir. As we all know, code repositories are an essential piece in today's software development lifecycle, as it helps you manage and organize code bases and allows you to collaborate with other developers. Since business software code is essential to companies around the world today, in this video I want to explore how do you even secure this critical piece of software that everyone seems to be dependent on. Now before we begin, give this video a like and consider subscribing if you're interested in learning more about software security concepts and best practices. In this video, I will be focusing on the most popular code repository of today, which is GitHub. GitHub has come a long way to becoming the industry standard in open source and enterprise software with 4 million organizations and 100 million developers. First off, let's start with hardening the authentication process so that no one can brute force into your account or steal your credentials and impersonating you by logging in. At number 1, we have multi-factor authentication. Enabling multi-factor authentication in today's day and age is a no-brainer because it adds an additional authentication factor to your login flow. So even if your password is predicted or leaked, the second factor will prevent unauthorized access. You can enable this by going into the settings of your account and clicking the password and authentication tab from the left. At number 2, we have passkeys. GitHub now has an option for a passkey, which is a new form of authentication that doesn't require you to input a password. Passkeys are a pair of cryptographic keys, both public and private, that are stored on your device, like a mobile phone or a Mac or a Windows PC. The benefit of a passkey is that it satisfies the requirement of multi-factor authentication. So basically you complete your sign-in with just one step. Moreover, you don't have to worry about remembering passwords or your passwords being leaked because now your device will give you access to your GitHub account. Passkeys are enabled by going into your account settings and clicking the password and authentication tab from the left. At number 3, we have rotating SSH or personal access token keys. If you're using SSH keys or personal access tokens to authenticate to GitHub, make sure you rotate these keys so if an attacker steals these keys, they won't have access. At number 4, we have sessions. Periodically check the Sessions tab in your account settings to see what devices have access to your GitHub account. If you do see something suspicious, revoke access of that device and change your authentication credentials immediately. Now we will talk about securing the repository, and at number 5, we have access control. First thing that you should do before adding collaborators to your project is to implement the principle of least privilege, which means giving people the minimum amount of privileges that they need to get their job done. Any additional privileges can be detrimental if they try to do anything suspicious. Moreover, review privileges of every person that's on your project and remove access immediately of someone who's left your project. At number 6, we have secret storage. The issue with keeping secrets in your GitHub repository is that anyone who has access to your repository will be able to see those secrets, and they might steal these secrets to gain access to other parts of your software supply chain as well. Like for example, a malicious user can steal the API keys of your PayPal account and make fraudulent transactions. Even if your repository is private, it's still a bad idea to put secrets inside your repository because in case of a repository compromise, the attacker now has access to other parts of your software supply chain as well. To prevent this, store your secrets in a secret vault such as Azure Vault or AWS Secrets Manager. At number 7, we have scanning your code. You can also scan your project to find security vulnerabilities by enabling GitHub Security Tools. Dependabot is one of those tools, which is a software composition analysis. You can use that to find vulnerable dependencies being consumed by your project. GitHub also has CodeQL, which is a static application security testing tool to find security vulnerabilities in your code. You can enable these tools by going into the settings and clicking the Code Security and Analysis tab from the left. You can find the output of these tools inside the Security tab of your GitHub repository. Enabling these tools will help you improve the security of your software project. These are a few beginner tips that you can utilize to improve the security of your GitHub repository. There are more advanced options as well that you can utilize to even further secure your GitHub account and repositories. If you're interested in learning more about these advanced tips, you can read the complete checklist on my website. Link is in the description. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments and I'll see you in the next video.